Friends, I booted up the game, and it goes, if you're a child or easily disturbed, please do not play this game. I am both of those things! Look at these sweet ladies. What could possibly go wrong, I ask you? I see smiles, except for the far one. The far one looks worried. We have to start. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay, do we all consent? I'm gonna agree, and if you don't agree, honestly, I'll let you know how it goes. But I think it's gonna be fine. What do you mean disturbing? Like this intro already, I just don't know if I buy it. See, listen to that music. That's happy music. Why does it keep saying this to me? Doki, Doki. I mean, you have my consent. Thank you. Your written consent does help me. They're happy, except for the ones in the back. We're gonna be like the ginger in the front on the right. Please enter your name. It's Armin. Thanks for asking. So far, so friendly. They even want to know my name. Hey! We don't even know who's talking yet, though. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. There she is! Ha ha ha! She says. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Wow, I'm kind of mean. Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Armin. Oh my god, just starting off on the wrong foot. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Armin, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Aha! Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Is she gonna fucking murder me? All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Should I do different voices for all of them? Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Is she gonna murder me?
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your...
Oh, that's me. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, you could come to my club.
Fuck off. There is no way I'm going to your club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
I'm not joining your club. Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh my god, I'm just so mean. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yay, let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. This is good writing! Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. That's her voice, right? Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Oh no, I need a third voice? Fuck. Armin, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. This one's a robot because I didn't know what to do with her voice. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. This feels creepy to read. Are we 100% that this is legit to read out loud? Yeah, it's 18 plus, I fucking guess. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right?
That's right. Is this one a robot? It's great to see you again, Armin. Monika smiles sweetly. Oh my god, she's so into me. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, kind of a robot. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Armin. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
And how about I make some tea as well? Look at her. This is a lot. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Nice. Lesson number 1, ask questions. Show you're interested. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Monika really is a great leader.
Why is Monika a robot? Fine, I'll give Monika a voice. It sounds like this.
It sounds like this. It sounds like Monika's voice just is plugged. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best. Wait, I lost hers.
You know it. You know it. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. All these voices that I will keep track of. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, and who all want to date me. Oh my god, wait, do I look like Yuri right now? Does it look like... Wait, look. Just fiddle with my tie here. Does it look like I'm her? A little? So, Armin, what kinds of things do you like to read? I don't like to read anything. Well, not much of a reader, I guess. Shit, she found me out. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Oh my god, is this pornography? Am I getting in trouble for streaming pornography? She just traced the teacup with her finger. We all know what that is. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. But you know, I like a lot of things. Oh my god, she likes a lot of things! Let this be a lesson. Somebody write that down. Is someone taking notes for me if I have to come back for questions? And she says, do you remember what I like? And then someone's gonna remind me that she likes a lot of things. Someone better be taking notes. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh no, Yuri's gonna eat my face. Oh, Monika, what was her voice again?
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
Natsuki.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
Natsuki wants to wear my face. Which of these women wants to wear my face?
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Whoa.
Whoa, what? Ah! Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her arms around her shoulders.
I'm not cute. I wanted to read everybody's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it!
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Into me! Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and all four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Fuck.
But
I'm sorry, I thought...
Armin?
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yay! I'm so happy!
Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, I think with that we could officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we could all share. Armin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I'm never gonna get through this game. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me.
Hey Armin, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Oh no, Sayori knows where I live. With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or all of them. Just kidding, calm my ass. It's time to write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. So, all right. Imagination for sure. Dark. I'm just saying words that I heard someone say. Time to pull up the notes. Does anyone remember anything from the notes? Oh, look at how they're moving. Look at how they're moving. She liked that. She liked Journey. Are we just impressing her right now? I guess I'm trying to impress her. I'm trying to impress Purple. Yeah, we're gonna just keep fucking with her, right? Fluffy, like fluffy cupcakes, right? Oh no, I impressed this one. I need to impress the other one. She likes all the sad shit. This purple hair likes sad shit. She's gonna love Massacre. Watch this, you're gonna fucking lose it. She loved Massacre. Do you see the way she jumped for Massacre? I don't trust her, but we're gonna try to impress her. She's gonna love Misery as well, watch this. Oh no, yeah, this fucks with me a little bit. Mark my words, Ginger Shorthair is a psycho. She has jumped with joy at like Misery, face cutting. She's jumped over the creepiest shit. And Pain, she fucking jumped at Pain. Like, get me actually out of here. I'm not walking to school with her ever again. Okay, if I press extreme right now, 100% the Ginger's gonna love it. So I'm gonna press philosophy. I knew it.
Hi again, Armin.
We can't impress Monika yet.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
I gave her a fucked up laugh. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's gonna be like fucking Darkness and Death. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. She's into it! Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. That's the creepiest shit I've heard so far. Girl has 2 copies of the same book. I think I have 2 copies of the final Harry Potter book. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Uh-oh, the music changed. I legit, my heart just jumped out of my ass. Like, this is the scariest shit that's happened so far. The music just changed. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave... that's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Armin in game is 5-head like Armin IRL. It's fucked, right? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. It's about someone getting their face ripped off, right? I'm not an idiot. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Did I say she was gonna rip my face off and sacrifice me to the bull god, or what? Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. As soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. This girl's so dark. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? That's what I said! Armin in game is just like Armin IRL. Is that what she sounds like when she laughs? Her laugh sounds like a cry, kind of. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. I didn't forget, I specifically wrote my poem for her. It's just that those kind of stories get me off. Whoops. I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Is this erotica? Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her left thumb after it flips to her side. This is the sexiest erotica I've ever read. But on holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? You're not as used to reading. Just torches me? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. This is erotica. I didn't warn anyone that this is erotica today. I'm sorry, this is erotica. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page, doesn't even talk about the contents of the book, just is focused on turning the page. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Armin, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not that. Shit's about to go TOS? Are you serious? Okay, friends, if you are sensitive, please remember we are playing the Doki Doki Literature Club and apparently shit's about to get wild. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Can you imagine if my poem is just like that list of words? Just darkness, laugh, sad, fun. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Am I about to write a poem? Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, right? I'm gonna show it to Yuri first, see what she thinks. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. She loves it. What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. She's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? That's her laugh. That's her laugh. Yuri takes a breath. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. What was her feedback? Did anyone take notes? I was looking at her little bow tie. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Who took notes on this poem? What are the motifs? Oh, she's waiting for my feedback now. She's edgy as fuck. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. I'm really glad you liked it. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. She's dark. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Armin. Read between the lines, motherfucker. Who should I show my poem to next? Monika? Natsuki?
Armin, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
What? We love Sayori. Sayori will be next. You guys want Monika or Sayori next?
Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort.
Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, and horses can race. Owls can seek, and cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, and people can try, but that's about it. That's the shittiest poem I've ever read. Are we gonna be honest with our feedback or what?
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Oh, she knew. I like it. She lied. Should we talk to Monika next? This feels right. This feels right.
Hi, Armin. Having a good time so far? Want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ha 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 ha.
Now hers is kind of normal.
Ha 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 ha.
I hand Monika my poem.
Great job, Armin. I'd love to see you try new things. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see! I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My redness. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. But what the fuck is this poem? Did someone make notes on this poem? Can I please have a volunteer to make notes on this poem? Scorched retinas, stretching holes. Is everyone on the same page?
So what do you think?
How do we tell her that her mind is a scary place? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay.
I guess we're gonna show it to Sayori next.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Armin! I had no idea you're such a good writer.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Sayori, for sure, is gonna rip off appendages of ours and cook them into soup. We've never been closer to death than we are right now. Yay! We are actively watching Armin lose her voice live. I should have picked easier voices to do.
Now you read my poem too, right?
It's gonna be like,
I love her so much. If she could only see, then I would stop tearing at my skin at night.
oh fuck. I already hate this.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me kissing my forehead to help me out of my bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Ooh, are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Was that good? Sorry, I'm just rereading it. It's a lot. And yet not enough. Do you know what I mean? Are we about to get DMCA'd? It does sound like it, right? I'm sorry. Angel from my nightmare. I cannot eat, I cannot sleep tonight. Right?
Is this just a slow Blink-182 song? I pleasantly surprised myself. Patting myself on the back, motherfuckers. Can't believe we made it out of that interaction alive. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Yours is cute. Cute?
Did you completely dismiss the symbolism or something?
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Norman did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. And Armin liked my poem too, you know? She even told me she was impressed by it.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
The music just fucking stopped. Can we talk about how the music just fucking stopped? Is it about to get horror up in here? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Armin appreciates my advice more than she appreciates yours.
Huh? How do you know? She doesn't appreciate my advice more.
Are they about to fucking kill each other?
Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Armin started showing up.
They're just torching each other. Oh no.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Are they gonna fucking kill each other? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. What do we do? Fuck. Are we committing to Yuri here? Because we're gonna alienate the shit out of Natsuki. Who should I marry? Or should I ask for help? Easy vote. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting and making Sayori uncomfortable.
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Boobies! Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Oh my god, I'm into Monika?
It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly. Armin, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. What happens now? Oh, it's the poem time. All right. Does anyone remember what Yuri actually liked? Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I'm fucking everything up. Feather, determination, depression, intellectual? Intellectual. She's more about extensionally big words and shit. Effulgent. I learned what effulgent meant 2 days ago. I shit you not. Passion, right? Or dream or some shit. Sticky? Sticky? Melancholy, right? Easy. Horror? I knew it. Oh, shit. Easy. If I curate too much, they'll know I'm being fake. Is that true? Is that true? The AI is so strong in this game. What is Doki Doki? She's feeling good. She's feeling comfortable now. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Armin.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see.
I'm kind of hungry.
She just asked me to go get a snack with her. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets his contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. you're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Armin to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? What the fuck is this? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Did our girl just get slapped? I'm just curious, because this game just took a fucking turn if she did. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
What was? A cookie!
A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
That's literally what I would ask. If a cookie flew out of nowhere and smacked me in the face, I would also wonder if it was a small miracle. If I'm going to experience pain in my face, hope it's because it's a cookie that flew at it. The Cookie Monster came. That's the horror. Fucking love an Oreo. I came to Oreos dipped in milk too late in life. I love Chips Ahoy. The rainbow chocolate chip Chips Ahoy, that's my shit. I love that. Haven't had it in a long time though. Okay, here we go.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
What an idiot. Retribution.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though.
She's so evil. My voice made her so evil.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. I didn't mean to be late. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? To be honest, I kind of just lost track of the time.
You can't see Monika's pretty face. Wait, does it look like I'm Monika a little bit? Does it look like I'm Monika a little bit?
You would have heard the bell ring at least. Caught you in a lie, you fucker.
Oops, can't miss my lady's face. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Wish she'd come out already. Hey Yuri! I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing, if it wasn't gonna make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. The kind with a filter inside. Why does that matter? Thank you for painting a vivid picture for me. But why does that matter? Shall we go then? Are we going to get water? Where's the horror? Are they out of water or something? Is it an old filter?
Where are you two off to?
We're just filling the water pitcher.
Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious.
Where you were going.
It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
Monika, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Armin in club activities? My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Armin. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Oh my god, we're leaving the classroom! We're in the fucking hallway. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. Yuri's so spicy. How could I say something like that? Yuri? Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? You did the right thing. Armin, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because. Not the hallway! Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Armin, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. Armin, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. It says TOS! Are there any children in the chat? Don't tell me, just excuse yourself. She's out here talking about bending over on desks, okay? And also, this is Zelda music. We're breaking every rule. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. This just got unsexy so fast. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I'll go ahead and get the book. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I should have given a sex warning. This was for sure fan fiction written by a 14-year-old. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my cup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. We're in the booby zone! Can I get a big congratulations to everyone? We've made it into the booby zone. We made it! We fucking made it! I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. This is great! Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Yuri opens the book with both hands. This is erotica. Let me catch everybody up. This is my unofficial girlfriend. I'm eating chocolate and it's melting on my hands, and she's got her elbow on my penis, and I'm looking at her boobies. You're caught up. And I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Look at they put a chocolate in! I listen. It's the little things that delight me. Armin. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. You don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. My heart is pounding. Oh my god, are we gonna kiss? I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't divert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I should have had a warning. I raise my arm, right before Yuri parts her lips. Is everyone else's mouth really dry right now? I've never read erotica with friends before. This feels funny. We're focusing until we close the deal. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Fuck off, Monika! Literally, Monika. shows up late, doesn't let me get water. I see now. I didn't see before, but I see now why this is a horror game. This is a fucking horror game. That was just really fucked up. I don't understand why that would happen to us when we've worked so hard to write her a beautiful poem. Fuck. Classic not letting us have our LGBT kiss. Fucking classic CW show. Let's see what the fuck she has to say. There better be a fire. Look at me. There better be a fire. I can't even do her voice. I'm so upset.
Ooh, ah. It's time to share poems. Armin, you could help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Are we gonna go to Yuri first? I think we should. Yuri first, right? Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Armin, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Vera visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write poems for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a what? As a what? What does this say? What does this word say? Friends, what does this word say? Unordinary, thank you. As an unordinary human. Oh, fuck, she's a sociopath. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon. A what? What's this? The raccoon's body's in her desk drawer. Not wrong. The raccoon. An urge. Oh my god, everyone can read that except for me? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. She's fucked up. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic what? Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself. Again. What the fuck was this? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. You're a psycho, Yuri. I can see that. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Yeah, they'd think you're psycho. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. And she shows us her titties! Who next? Monica's been weird.
Hi again, Armin. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
Hope you don't mean that in a bad way. Otherwise, I will fucking tell her and she will cut you because she's dangerous.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispered that last part to me.
Just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Monica's so kind. She's a fucking psycho. Don't ever get it twisted. She's a psycho. All right, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. We've gone off the rails. We've gone off the rails. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms speaking, screeching, piercing, sin, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless.
God, that is so fucked, right?
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Holy shit, she's self-referential. She knows we're in a game. I don't trust her at all. The AI is evolving. Fuck. Should we save right now?
Wait, is this tip even about writing?
Oh my god, she knows. We're in the Matrix.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who next? Sayori? Natsuki? We'll do Sayori last, because we like her.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me!
Eh?
You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you?
Whoa. What are you talking about? And keep your fucking voice down.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. To Sayori next.
Armin, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way!
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? What have I done? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. I pat Sayori's head. It's terrible and demeaning.
I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that? Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles, I pop off. Oh. No, this got dark too fast. Bottles, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles. bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deep and deeper in my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It took a turn. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use more. My friends look through my locked front door. Oh, this is the longest poem in history! This is dark. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Guys, that was a horror because of how long it was. Holy crap. Yeah, it's actually a really good fucking poem, actually. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
And she actually did. Oh.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Hey, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
We're going to be performing.
Monika.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event.
Okay, fine. Guess we'll just have to get it over with.
I got it!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
Monika, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Now let's see.
Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Hold on. Friends, I know what you're thinking. Why the hell did this stream ever have to end?